Hello, Assistant Chief Delacroix here, inviting you to our 2020 first virtual open house. Sadly, due to COVID-19 precautions, we were not able to open our doors to invite you in person to our annual open house. Please know we are here and doing well, fully staffed to handle any call for service that may arise. So now I'd like you to follow along and watch some of the exciting things our crews would like to share with you.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a place of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look,
Hello, today we're going to show you a video of firefighters and them putting on their gear, and to let you know that there's no need to be afraid of them. They're just there to help you. They're just your friends. So here's our two firefighters. First, they're going to put on their boots. These boots are just like snow boots or work boots. They're helped to protect our feet from anything that's sharp or hot on the ground and make sure we don't slip and fall. Next, we're going to pull up their pants. These are just like snow pants, except for it's for the heat instead of the cold. So it's to help keep us from getting burned when we're in the fire. Now they're going to put on their hoods. These hoods are just like wearing a hat and scarf. They protect our necks and our ears from the heat and the fire. We can also wear them when it's cold. After that, they're going to put on their jackets. These jackets are just like wearing a snow jacket. They help protect us from the heat. They also have a tough material that helps protect from sharp objects and makes it to where we don't get hurt while we're fighting fire or trying to help you. Now they're going to put on their helmets. These are just like bike helmets that you wear, except they're a little bit different. They protect the firefighters from anything that might fall on their head. It keeps water off their head. And they also have visors that protect it from anything from getting in their eyes, because you all know it's not fun when anything gets in your eyes. Okay, now they're going to put on their gloves. Their gloves protect their hands so they can touch things that are hot and won't burn their hands. And it makes it where they don't get bruises or any scrapes on their hands. Okay. See, they're just normal people, just firefighters. They just have more gear on, so there's no need to be scared. But now we're going to put on their air packs. This is what they'll wear if you're ever in a building that has smoke or fire in it. So first she needs to take off her helmet and her gloves. Now she's going to put on her pack. This pack has air because when there's smoke, it's hard to breathe. If you've ever been around a campfire and you get smoke in your face, it's really hard to breathe. So we wear these packs full of air so we can breathe that air. And see, it goes on just like a backpack. It's got the shoulder straps just like the backpacks you wear in school. It's got a waist strap just like a seat buckle. Okay, now she's gonna put on her mask. this is what she's able to hook her pack to so she can breathe, and it protects her face when there is in smoke and fire, so she can see. She's going to put her hood over the mask to help protect the straps and protect the top of her head from any heat or any sparks. And now she's going to put her helmet back on and her gloves, because she'll need those to help protect her. This is all clothing and equipment that we have to put on so we can stay safe, so we can help you and make sure that you are safe. So now she's going to turn on her air bottle so she can have air go through this hose line to this that makes it where she can breathe the air. Now she's going to hook the air to her face and breathe. See, this may sound loud and scary, kind of like Darth Vader, but it's just her breathing, just being a normal person. Nothing scary. And sometimes the packs make noise. That noise they make is so we can find each other when it's dark, or we can't see, or we're in a smoky building. See, if you hear those noises, there's no reason to be scared. It's kind of like a smoke detector, but sometimes they make noise. That's just us trying to look around and find you. So, see, nothing scary, just us putting our clothes on to come help you guys. Okay, bye.
Hi, I'm Firefighter Jack.
And I'm Firefighter Andy.
And we're here today to talk to you about fire safety. Would you know what to do if your clothes caught on fire?
I sure do, Jack. What you have to do is you need to
Stop, drop, and roll.
Now I'm going to ask Firefighter Andy to show you how to stop, drop, and roll. Andy, stop. You're on fire. Andy needs to stop because any movement or running will make the flames grow and get worse. Andy, drop. Andy needs to drop to the ground quickly. And Andy needs to cover his face so that the flames don't burn his face. Andy, roll. Andy rolls side to side, and this puts out the fire. Andy, the fire is out. Good job, Andy. Woohoo! Now that we've explained stop, drop, and roll, let's see how Andy does it at full speed. Andy?
fire, fire, fire!
The fire is out. Now you should have a good understanding of stop, drop, and roll. Let's practice with this group of students, and we'll do stop, drop, and roll by the numbers. On the count of 1, I want you to stop. 1. On the count of 2.
Stop. Stand right there. There you go, buddy. There you go.
On the count of 2, I want you to drop. 2.
Just gotta cover the face. Cover the face. Lay down. Just a second, buddy. There you go. There you go.
On the count of 3, I want you to roll back and forth. 3.
Roll you back. There you go.
All right, the fire is out. Everyone did a really great job with stop, drop, and roll. Now to lock in that knowledge, let's play a game. Firefighters always do what their chief tells them to do, so we're going to play a game called Chief Says. It's like Simon Says, but you only do what Chief tells you to do. Let's give it a try. Chief says, raise your right hand. Chief says, lower your right hand. Chief says, stand on your right foot and hop up and down. Stop. Simon says, stop, drop, and roll. Chief says, stop, drop, and roll. Keith says, stop. Chief says, stop. Chief says, on your feet. Chief says, raise your left hand. Chief says, stand on your left foot. Hop up and down. Chief says, hop up and down. Keith says, stop, drop, and roll. Chief says, stop, drop, and roll. Simon says, on your feet. Chief says, on your feet. All right, everyone, good job for playing Chief Says. Good job, everybody. Thank you for watching our video.
And for more information, make sure to visit cvfrd.com and don't forget to like us on Facebook and Instagram.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stop, drop, and roll.
And by the way, no firefighters were harmed in the making of this movie.
Man, take him up behind.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Firefighter Candidate Ryan Nodsather. Today I'm going to be taking you on a walkthrough of our tender here, Tender 33. So as I said, guys, we're going to go take a walkthrough of our tender down here at Station 33 of Tender 33 here. It is a 1999 KME chassis tender. It holds 2,500 gallons of water. This tender was originally purchased as a frontline apparatus for the daytime crew members located at Station 31, and for the nighttime members they used another engine. Due to the growth of our department and the location of where members were originally living at, mostly, it was decided to move down here at Station 33 as a second due tender. So real quick overview of our cab, guys. Up above here we have our light switches for our scene lighting and for our emergency lights. Down below here on the dash we have various knobs and switches to help operate our trucks. For example, right here we have our switch for our PTO, which sends power to the pump, which gives us water to put it out fires and extinguish fires fully. Right here we have our directional light switch right here, so I can change patterns if I wanted to real quick. Then down below here we have our siren switch. So over here we have our intercom and radio boxes. Right here we have our map books for Chugiak and for Eagle River, which is our neighboring jurisdiction. Right here we have our run box for many medical calls, medical gloves, headsets for inside the cab while driving around, radio charger, a medical bag which will be back here, and we'll go into more in detail when we move to the back side of the cab. So back here in the back side of the cab, this is meant for our crew members. Back here, like I said, we have our medical bag, we have our headsets so that we can all listen to the same radio traffic and we can all communicate inside the cab together and come up with a plan on how we're going to execute the call. Back here, tucked into this seat, and over here we have a total of 5. There's one air pack in the front officer seat as well. We have a total of 5 air packs, one for each crew member, along with 2 extras, whether it's for a driver or any other firefighters that may show up to the call and may help respond as well. So over here we have our deck gun, which is meant to flow water immediately really fast. On both sides of our pump panels we have a set of steam lights for nighttime use. Right here we have our actual pump panel. It's meant for taking in and taking out water, for controlling how fast and how much water goes in and out. Down below we have 2 200-foot crosslays packed in a Minuteman form. Right here we have our engineer's compartment. This compartment is to help the engineer successfully do his job fast and smoothly and efficiently. There's a variety of hoses, their links, fittings, adapters, Ys, strainers, flares, tool bag, all sorts of stuff to make his job just that much more easier and faster. Right here, we have our axes along with our Halligan and a mini pipe pull right here. In here, in these 2 compartments, we have what's called torpedo tubes, and they hold our spare SCBA bottles. We have more tools right here. We have our bolt cutters up top, along with our shovels. We have flat-bladed and spade shovels. Right here we have our hotel pack. This is 150 feet, and then to go inside and extend our hose line to go to a fire that we cannot access with those crosslays. It's meant to extend that crosslay to go that much farther. Down below, we have our hydrant bag. That is meant for when we tag a hydrant and try to flow water. Something unique about our tenders here that we have is we have what's called chutes, and as you can see right here, it's meant to shoot water directly out of our tank and into what's called a porta tank, and a porta tank is what holds all the water for this tender so we can continue bringing water to the fire faster and efficiently. On the back side of the tender here we have another chute. We also have 2 discharges, and up above we have 600 feet of 5-inch in diameter hose and 600 feet 3-inch in diameter hose. So right here real quick we have another chute. Down below the chute we have our rehab kit, along with our spill pads, along with our salvage covers and floor runner tarps. More torpedo tubes to hold extra bottles. Then we have our water extinguisher, our ABC extinguisher, our PPV van, straight gas for the fan motor, traffic cones, and a hose clamp. So right here, we have our 35-foot extension ladder. We also have our pipe pulls, one right here, one on the other side. And then right here, we have our attic ladder. Up above, we have 10-foot sections of hard suction. So something cool about this truck that I personally like and the significance is this tree right here, this burning tree. What that means is that when in a wildland fire deployment within the state of Alaska, last year, this truck earned that burning tree by going to the McKinley fire last year around August time and was used as a tender to help supply water to firefighters in need and needed a safe structure. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me today. Let me give you a tour of our tender. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next one.
darn thing keeps going off. I don't have enough time to install this right.
Whoa, what's going on here?
This thing keeps going off. It's such a waste of my time. It keeps beeping, and I don't even have enough time to put it on my ceiling.
How many times is it beeping?
It's beeping like every 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. Well, so if you change out the battery every daylight savings time, it's like every 6 months, and that ensures you that it's not going to start beeping and the battery's going to still be good. Also, duct tape's not the way to install it. You should install it on the ceiling, or have a, see these where you put the nails, so you put it right there, install it.
It's good to know.
Hello, Assistant Chief Sullivan here. We hope you enjoyed our virtual open house. We thank you for participating and look forward to seeing you soon. As always, thanks and stay safe.